We got two pies there. Is it douchey to say pie instead of pizza?
I don't think so.
Is it?
But,
we're gonna put a poll. Is it A, jackass, or B, irredeemable jackass?
Yeah. Which one is it?
Which one am I? Hello everybody, my name is Tim Fluffybeard, and welcome to Tasteful Dudes, the most tasteful podcast in the galaxy. With me today, as always, is my friend, my comedy partner, and my glasses-wearing friend, Nicholas Elevens. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired.
Yeah?
Did not get good sleep last night. I was, if you will, watching Murder on the Orient Express. Which is a euphemism for watching a movie.
Watching a movie by Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah, that was directed by Kenneth Branagh, and he was Poirot.
Was he Poirot?
Yeah, he was Poirot in it.
Oh, that would explain the mustache.
Yeah, it was a freaking huge mustache.
It was massive.
Yeah.
Wasn't Daisy Ridley in that?
Daisy Ridley was in it.
Yeah.
So was, is it Josh Gad?
Josh Gad seems to be in everything these days.
Yeah, Leslie Odom Jr.
I love Leslie Odom Jr.
From Hamilton. He played Burr in the original Broadway cast. Johnny Depp was in it for a while. It was stacked. Dame Judi Dench. Willem Dafoe is in it. Yeah, it's a really big cast. And Penelope Cruz.
Wow.
I'm leaving people out. But
Speaking of Dame Judi Dench, and this again, I'm gonna steer it towards Disney real quick, just in the intro. If you ever get a chance prior to, I think, the end of 2019, Dame Judi Dench is the voice of Spaceship Earth at Epcot. And I don't know if she's going to be when they update it. It's going to be like an 18-month update of Spaceship Earth. It's going to be closed to get ready for the 20th or the 40th anniversary of Epcot. Yeah, so.
Dang.
Anyway.
That's going to be in California, right?
No. Epcot, Florida. It's going to be...
Epcot's not in California?
No, that's Disneyland and California Adventure. Now, California Adventure initially started out as the Western Epcot, otherwise known as Westcott.
Man, I need to listen to you more. I need to stop just tuning out whenever I hear you talk.
I know.
Yeah, so the only Epcot in the world is in Florida.
Correct. And that's the big, what people call the big golf ball.
The big ball, yeah.
Spaceship Earth, yeah.
Yeah. And you've told me this probably before, but for the sake of everybody else listening, is there anything that you can do inside the ball? Because I feel like I didn't. I just walked around to all the different countries. Okay,
so first off, the Epcot ball is not the entire park.
Yeah, what do you think I just said? I said the only thing I did was walk around.
Oh, I thought you meant like you walked around the countries in the ball, which I was gonna say don't.
They're not located in the ball.
They are not located in the ball. There's a ride called Spaceship.
You think I'm a moron?
Sometimes I
shouldn't set
wonder.
you up like that. Yeah. Go ahead.
So inside inside the Epcot ball is the ride called Spaceship Earth. It's an Omnimover ride where you where you go through roughly 30,000 years of human communication. And it's kind of starting out with I would say early Homo sapiens. And there's a really cool scene of several people fighting a mastodon, which is pretty cool. And then we go through cave drawings, and then it goes through the entire human experience of communication, how to talk to each other, and communicate with each other. So it's really good. And Dame Judi Dench is the narrator. Yeah.
I need to go back to Disney.
You really do.
I can't go without you. After knowing everything that I know, I would just miss out on every opportunity because it would be analysis paralysis for me. There's just too much to do, and I just want to know. That I wouldn't do anything. Whereas if I had a guide, like you,
I'd be your personal plaid, if you will.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah.
I know that much. The plaids are only reserved for like very important people, right?
Yeah. Anytime you see like we were just talking about like Josh Gad, he's always at the parks, or anybody who's famous. They have.
You saw Warwick Davis.
I saw Warwick Davis.
Was he with a plaid?
He was with a plaid, and the plaid did not like my presence because apparently I was getting too close to their group.
You tried to kiss him on the mouth.
I didn't. But Warwick, if you're listening, no, he's not listening. So.
He's not listening. I'm going to see him next month, I think.
Are you?
Yeah, celebration. We'll get into that in just a little bit. Did you even introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm Tim Fluffybeard. Hi. I think I did. I think I introduced myself.
Hosting thing, I know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. That's why.
Yeah.
I gave the responsibilities to you.
Well,
you're supposed to be like the quirky sidekick, but not like sidekick, but the interesting character piece to.
We call it a side piece.
To me. Yeah, you're my side piece.
Yeah, basically. I'm the creamy voiced angel.
Yes. You're the
coming into your earballs.
Trumpet.
Wait, no, that's not it.
Earballs? Is that what you said?
Earballs. Yeah, I said coming into your earballs. Yeah.
Well, without further ado, do you want me to steer the ship, or
sure? Why not?
Let me reassume my my duties.
There you go.
What's irking you this week, bud?
I'd tell you, okay, what's irking me, and we were talking about this prior to starting or hitting record. We're gonna have to change the podcast over to a sports podcast because I think it
I wouldn't say it's all sports. We're definitely going to tag it under sports so that it can be found.
So, but what's irking me this week does have to do with sports, and it has to do with so the Los Angeles Lakers have just been eliminated from the playoffs, so they can't, eliminated from contention to getting into the playoffs. And this is the first time LeBron James will not be in the playoffs since 2005. Now, to let you know some of the roster of the Cavs in 2005 when LeBron did not make the playoffs, we had Anderson Varejao, we had Ira Newble, we had Luke Jackson. Yeah.
You're telling me a lot of names right now.
Eric Snow.
I'm waiting for Carlos Boozer.
Nope, Carlos Boozer left the year before. He was with LeBron for 1 year and then he left. That cheating bastard. So, but yeah, it was an awful team, but they still went 42-40. So I'm just what irks me is not that. Obviously, I'm sad that LeBron left because he's LeBron.
Baby, come back.
Exactly. I'm like we were better together. We were so good together.
You and LeBron.
Me and LeBron, just hanging out, doing what friends do, charging our crystals.
I don't think you could get LeBron to make eye contact with you for more than like half a second. I'm like very confident, actually. I feel like if he saw you just walking down the street, you wouldn't draw his eye.
Would he go to the other side of the street? No, he wouldn't even care.
No, he would not care.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Maybe Smush Parker, but not LeBron James.
No.
I
don't know Smush Parker. I can't vouch for him, but I just feel like LeBron has so many interesting people in his life.
Yeah.
We are two not interesting looking dudes.
Yeah.
That I just don't think we would draw his eye.
That's true. I feel like I could be friends with Wally Zerbiak, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He played for the Cavs for a while.
If that was a real person.
It's totally a real person.
It's not a real person.
He is a real person.
That's a fake name, and you just did
Tell that to his father, Walter.
Another made-up person.
There's nobody
Give
named
him a
Walter.
mom, too. Why don't you?
Meredith.
Okay,
there you go.
So
that's what's irking me.
Cool. Good deal.
We were better together.
Good deal.
Yeah. What's irking you?
What's irking me this week? So there's a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm in like extreme save mode for the most part because my big vacation is next month. It's less than a month away. I would say, I think 19 days officially.
Holy moly.
I'll be going to Chicago for Star Wars Celebration, which is the ultimate fan experience.
Yeah.
They just released the panels today. Some good ones. But I don't know how you're going to get into the panels now because they did away with overnight queuing, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I pay so much for a hotel or an Airbnb that if I'm going to spend somewhere overnight, it's going to be what I paid for and not in a line waiting to get in the panel.
That's true, yeah.
So, like, I understand getting rid of overnight queuing, but they had a whole article on how the new lottery system is going to work, and you do it through an app that you download to your phone, and then you basically reserve a spot, and it's a total lottery system, but I have no idea. I just don't know how to do it. And I read the article. It just seems like it's very... Maybe I wasn't... I mean, hey, user error. I'll be the first one to acknowledge that I can only read 3 words at a time before I have to ask my girlfriend how to pronounce the next one or how to read the next one, even.
It's the...
Yeah, exactly. I get tripped up over the numbers of the words and not necessarily what the words are.
They're letters, okay.
Symbols and words and letters, and how do they all go together? I don't know.
Who even knows if letters
at
are
this
real?
Point.
Yeah.
So, what is it? It's made up for communication, tying it back to planet Earth. Anyways.
It's made up by Jeremy Irons.
And Dame Judi Dench. It feels weird saying Dame Judi Dench because it just sounds like we're in the 40s and we're like catch an eye at that dame.
Oh, that Dame Judi Dench. That wasn't a 40s.
That's accent. That's like her professional appropriate title though.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think she's Dame Judi Dench OBE. I don't know what that means, but it says it on Wikipedia.
Nice.
Yeah.
I looked up Judi Dench before coming on here. You did your homework.
I did.
But yeah, so I don't know how the lottery system is going to work and if I'm going to have a better chance of getting into any of the bigger panels or just a worse chance at all. I don't know. But there's some big panels. The Mandalorian, Episode 9, sneak peek at the Clone Wars that's coming out. I would love to get into the Mandalorian or the Clone Wars panel, either one.
And those are both going to be on the new Disney service.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So I want to see one of those. But I'm not sure I can will it so anymore. And then now they have rules that you can line up for seating, but I don't know. It's really complicated.
Yeah. No. And you said there's going to be who do you know who all is going to be there?
They haven't announced everyone that's going to be there so far, but big names for sure. Yeah. I was actually just reading this to my parents. I feel like... Keep talking real quick.
Yeah, well, you had said Warwick Davis, who I had...
Well, yeah, he hosts a lot of the panel.
Yeah, well, I feel like, aside from maybe Anthony Daniels, he's one of the actors that has embraced the Star Wars fandom more than anybody.
Warwick Davis?
Yeah, Warwick Davis,
and he just loves the franchise. He loves being in it. And I mean, Anthony Daniels, you can say the same. Alan Tudyk is going to have his own panel.
Oh, that's great.
So Ahmed Best, Alan Tudyk, Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano.
I love her.
Billy D. Williams, finest malt beverage in the galaxy.
I've watched some of the old Colt 45 ads.
Yeah, I know you have.
And holy moly. I used to think they were funny. Now I think they're horribly racist.
All right. And they're bad?
Oh, yeah. They're like Colt 45 and like Old English 800 and things like that. They targeted their marketing to African American and Hispanic.
Just primarily?
Almost like how
exclusively?
Almost to the point of how like Big Tobacco targeted like menthol cigarettes to the black community. Yeah.
Well, outside of Billy D. Williams, Aaron Kellyman is on the list. Aaron Kellyman played Enfys Nest.
Oh, nice.
Forrest Whitaker, Freddie Prinze Jr., Hayden Christensen just got announced yesterday.
Oh, that's nice to see that he's coming back and embracing it.
Not only is he embracing it, but I feel like fans are they hear a lot of hate to do with like Hayden Christensen.
Oh yeah.
And so they've really rallied around him, just in general.
Yeah.
So he's a fan favorite for sure.
That's cool.
Ian McDiarmid. Sheev Palpatine.
How is he still alive?
I don't know, but I hope he keeps.
I mean, he fell down that shaft.
Yeah, he did fall down the shaft. No, Ian McDiarmid though, like, I feel like do you think, because Sheev is a name that's come about in the last couple of years with new canon?
Yeah.
Do you think Ian McDiarmid knows that Palpatine's first name is Sheev?
That's a good question, because a lot of, we assume that when actors are in these really, like, groundbreaking movies that are in the kind of cultural zeitgeist for years and decades, that we assume that they are fans like we are. But they're not.
No,
not necessarily.
No. They're actors and they do their craft.
I mean, like Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like, she...
And Deadpool.
She did her thing, and then she was like, I don't need to be part of this. I've done other things.
She almost quit, too.
Yeah, she was going to quit.
She was going to quit.
It was Martin Luther King Jr.
MLK that said, hey, this is very important. You need to keep...
This is not just about you. This is like...
You need to stay in the spotlight right now.
Did you watch The Drunk History as well?
Probably.
Yeah. They do such a good job.
I love Drunk History.
I would love to do it. Like, I want to get famous enough to where I could go on Drunk History.
Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, I know a bunch. Like, I could tell these stories, but I'm not necessarily a comedian. Jason Isaacs is going to be in there. Eunice Suetamo. Paul Bettany. Dude, I've been a fan of Paul Bettany since A Knight's Tale. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like that was just such a great role. And that part was really, really funny. And the way he could just captivate that audience with his bare ass.
Well, when you got the ass.
Have you seen A Knight's Tale?
It's been years.
Talk about one of the greatest soundtracks of all time.
Yeah.
They killed it with the soundtrack.
Was that with, I forget his name now.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
Yeah,
and Alan Tudyk. Mm-hmm. So, but I just put that together. Both Paul Bettany and Alan Tudyk are going to be at Celebration.
Oh my god!
And they formed, like, I can't remember their characters' names from A Knight's Tale, but, like, they hated each other, and, like, it was funny. And you know who else? He's not going to be at Celebration, but you know who else played the third was Mark Addy. I guess you don't watch Game of Thrones, do you?
No, I don't.
But he plays the first King Robert Baratheon in the first season. Okay. It's weird how at the time, I didn't know any of them. I don't think many people did, and they go on to have great careers.
Oh yeah, well, Alan Tudyk he's basically the voice of any ancillary character in Disney.
Yeah, no, he's really taken that role.
He's become the there's a voice actor that did he was the voice of Scooby-Doo and Freddy, and I forget his name now. But he was like
Frank
Welker.
Welker.
Yeah, Frank Welker, like he just did 1,000 voices. And
I'm gonna scroll through, just give you the highlights. Ray Park, of course.
Oh, I
Darth Maul. They're gonna have a 20th anniversary Phantom Menace panel. Mm-hmm. I feel like Ewan McGregor. He hasn't been announced yet, and Liam Neeson. They have to be there. Maybe even Natalie Portman. I don't know. Samuel L. Jackson would be great.
Yes.
Even though he was barely featured in that movie, he was still featured enough. Mm-hmm. Riz Ahmed is gonna be there. MC Riz. If you follow his hip hop career. Who else? We got Bobby Moynihan. From SNL.
Wow. The band Eiffel 65.
What?
Yeah. Italian band.
Bobby Moynihan?
No, the band Eiffel 65 is going to be at Star Wars Celebration. Celebrating the 20th anniversary of Blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
I hate you. I really... podcast is over.
Not the dub mix. It's the glamour mix.
Well, that concludes what's, I guess, irking me this week. We went on a long time. Yeah. Tim, how would you like to give us a minute of your time to just talk about sports? And we know you're a big sports fan, and I know, you've already talked about LeBron this week, but we just wanted to give you some time on air to discuss what is pent up inside.
Not a lot of time, apparently, but...
No, it's a Tim Sports Minute. So you speak from the heart.
The Hort?
The Hort.
I'll speak from the Horta.
Speak from Corazon.
Ah.
And, we'll see where it goes. So,
all right.
Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Tim Fluffybeard here with Tim Fluffybeard's Sports Minute of the Week. And today I want to talk about baseball again. I was talking about baseball last week with the Hope Springs Eternal and the spring training, blah, blah, blah. This week I want to talk about the Indians again. I was watching a preseason game, or a spring training game, and Terry Francona actually took his coaching crew skydiving. And so he took for the first time. Terry Francona has done it for years, but he took his coach, bench coach Brad Mills, and his pitching coach Carl Willis. And Carl Willis actually had to have a heart-to-heart with his wife. He was saying, his wife said, "No, I don't want you to do it." And he said, "Okay, I respect my wife," and I did it anyway. So he did that, and they said it was unbelievable and crazy. But I'm super excited for the Indians, and what I'm not super excited for is that both Francisco Lindor and Jason Kipnis are shortstop and second baseman.
Stop.
You'll never know what that says.
And we'll be all better for it.
God damn it.
So
again, I cut it down to 45 minutes this time.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to. I'm telling you.
I have so much to say.
Tim's Sports Minute, and I know you got it all pent up. So
I'm not good with plurals.
This is our platform to kind of give you that little bit of time.
Yeah.
But should we go on to our ratings?
You know what? I'm 50% of this podcast. Why do I only get one Sports Minute?
Because I get the other Sports Minute.
Okay. What? Again, I'm not good with them plurals.
That's just what we tell you off screen. So I don't think we've even mentioned yet what we had.
Oh yeah, we had pizza today.
And we suck. Because I guess, I don't know. Next time we won't do this. I'll go back to hosting next week, and it'll be all normal.
Yeah.
And I'll just assume the responsibilities from the beginning.
I almost called it taste buds.
Yeah. I do it every single time. I have to think about what I'm saying as I say it, and it still doesn't always come out right, go, Timothy. Yeah. But anyways, we had Mikey's Late Night Slice.
Yes.
This is a pizza that is pretty popular around the nightlife.
It's definitely got a following.
Of Columbus. Most definitely. Do you have any fond memories of Late Night Slice?
You know what's funny is I don't think I ever had Late Night Slice until I moved down here. So in my partying days, when I had some friends that went to Ohio State, so my hard partying days, I never went. But now, I love it. It's amazing. I
mean, the whole part of it's late night pizza. It's something that when you're out on the weekends and you're out with friends,
drunk.
Yeah, most likely drunk.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to Mikey's Late Night Slice to grab pizza by the slice. It's pizza by the slice.
That's right. Yeah.
Mostly, we bought a full pie today.
Mm-hmm.
Two full pies.
Yeah.
Because both of our significant others are in the other room.
Yeah.
Probably still eating as we are dummies. But yeah, so what I can tell you, I remember this pizza very fondly. In my youth.
It's pronounced fondly.
Fondly. I fondled the pizza.
I regret that.
We're moving on.
But
yeah, so this particular one that we went to is actually connected to my favorite bar in the Old North, but it is the one located in the Old North.
Yeah.
And so I would be playing darts all the time. Right around the time I turned 21, am I right, guys? You'd go over, they had a secret entrance, not a secret, but they had an exterior entrance into this bar so that you could get pizza by the slice and never have to leave the bar, which was nice.
What was the name of the bar?
I'm not going to tell you the name of the bar.
Why are you not going to?
Because this isn't a bar review podcast.
Okay.
I'm adamant.
Okay.
I'm admin, man.
You're admin?
I'm admin.
Why are you admin?
You're admin too.
Okay.
I'm making you admin.
Thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, so I really liked it growing up, but I was always drunk. This was the first time I've ever had it sober.
Yeah. Well, semi-sober. Oh, no, you're not drinking.
No, I had one drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pretty much totally sober while I ingested this pizza.
I'm having a nice scurvy mule.
Scurvy mule, which is something that we came up with.
Did we come up with?
Yeah. Well,
I think you tell me every time, and I forget.
I think you came up with the name, but
yeah,
it's basically instead of Moscow Mule, you put Kraken in it. Instead. Well, you can put vodka in it.
And it instantly gives you scurvy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. So called it a scurvy mule because nautical. Yeah. But yeah. So Tim, what did you think about the pizza today?
It was really good. So we got 2 pies there. Is it douchey to say pie instead of pizza?
I don't think so.
Is it? We're gonna put a poll. Is it A, jackass, or B, irredeemable jackass?
Yeah. Which one is it?
Which one am I? So we got 2 pizzas there. We got the spicy ass pepperoni, which is pepperoni, sriracha sauce, red pepper flakes, and banana peppers. And it was quite spicy, really good, but quite spicy.
It lived up. It lived up to its name.
Yeah. And then we got Mikey's favorite because if we're gonna try something, we might as well try like what's their specialty, and that was pepperoni, mushrooms, red sauce, pepperoni, mushrooms, banana peppers, and I think that's it. Yeah. So I had 1 piece of each, and that was.
They're big slices.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're massive slices. Yeah. I think that was probably a 14, 16-inch pizza.
Yeah, it was
and
huge.
It was cut into 6 pieces.
Yeah. It's
so
freaking huge.
It's massive.
But yeah, so I'd say like, I was, it wasn't as good. I'm just gonna be honest. It wasn't as good as when I was drunk. Like I feel like it's much better when you're drunk. Like,
yeah, I think so.
But I did like the spicy pepperoni, and I did like the Mikey's favorite as well.
I really like
the mushrooms they use is our choice.
Yes.
It is New York style pizza, so you have to be a fan of New York style pizza, which I usually am. I wasn't a huge fan of the sauce, but we'll get into that in our rating right now.
Yeah.
So,
and I will say they have a bunch of other things that you can get that kind of go more along the lines of if you're going there and it's like quick. They have what's called the cheese's crust, which is just amazing. It is truly a religious experience. It's 2 pieces of pizza sandwiched. Well, not sandwiched. 2 pieces of pizza sandwiching 2 pieces of American cheese, and it's amazing.
Gross.
Yeah. There's also I think it's called the pizza dog, or something like that, where it's a hot dog but the bun is a piece of pizza.
Gross.
Yeah.
Again, yeah. Former taste buddy Michael.
Yeah.
Would love that.
He actually
he's a trash human.
he exclusively eats that.
Really?
Anything that he eats, he folds in half and puts a hot dog in it.
Yeah.
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 Ice cream.
It got weird with birthday cake, man.
Waffles.
Yeah. Actually, waffle hot dog would not be bad.
That wouldn't be bad at all.
Like with syrup and stuff, I feel like.
What if it was sausage?
Yeah, like
I could do that.
Yeah, you could do like a Metwurst, and not a Metwurst, but something.
Even your German language.
Anyways, 6 out of 10 scale. # 6 out of 10. You know what it is.
You know the drill.
It is not even 6 out of 10. Solid 6. No wait, I did that wrong.
I know what it is.
I made it up. I know what it is. No, it's not even 6. Then you got a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Then you got a solid 6.
Oh, okay.
And then the cream of the crop comes the 10 out of 10. Tim, where would you rate this pizza?
I would rate this as a solid 6 out of 10. I'm not going to give it a bubble. It was just a solid 6 out of 10. I wasn't a huge fan of the pepperoni. Now, okay. So the spicy ass pepperoni, I would just give a 6 out of 10 because I'm not a huge fan of that sriracha sauce. The Mikey's favorite, I would give the solid. I will say it's not my favorite thing there.
Overall experience.
Overall experience, probably a bubble 6 then. Like a 6
on the bubble?
6 out of 10 bubble to maybe a solid. Yeah. I actually like going to their, is it 4th Street location? And I like sitting there because you can get their like house-made sodas, and there's a lot of room, and it's a cool atmosphere there.
I definitely say when I'm drunk, this is definitely a solid 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost the bubble 10. But I'm very drunk when I usually eat this.
Yeah.
Today it was just a 6. So that's how I know that drunk Nick doesn't make good decisions. is because I just rated this 6 out of 10.
Sober Tim is on par with Drunk Nick.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Our decisions are basically the same when I'm drunk and you're totally sober. And if that's any way to end the podcast, I'll stand by it.
Yeah.
Other than that, Tim, where can they find us?
Well, I'll tell you, Nick. They can find us on social media at My Tasteful Dudes. That's at My Tasteful Dudes. I don't know why I said it again. You can also find us on Facebook at My Tasteful Dudes. And you can find us on YouTube as well. If you like to watch a static image with audio on a video format.
Oh, it's riveting stuff.
It's wonderful. Our use of teal is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and also, if you are going to go to Star Wars Celebration, make sure to look out for a guy that's moderately attractive, but has a really cool shirt that looks like Star Wars, but when you look at it, it'll say Tasteful Dudes Podcast.
There we go.
I have to say that because if I don't say it on recording, I will never do it.
Yeah, so you got to do it. Yeah.
Now I have to do it.
Perfect. So merch is coming out, even if it's merch that no one will ever buy.
We'll probably make some stickers.
But we see the 11 of you that listen to us.
We really do.
We love you guys. Every week.
Thank you. I'm one of those people.
Yeah, I'm also one. But either way,
I think my mom's listening to this now.
I mean, 11 is kind of low. Like, that's just either way, guys, you're not alone.
Hey, guys, you're not alone. My mom is with you.
Hit us up. We're very active on social media.
Yeah.
When you initiate.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, just keep it tight and keep it easy.
Keep it tight. Also, when this comes out, it'll be like 3 days until opening day. Opening day is the 28th of March.
Your minute's over, bud.
Oh, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for baseball, man.
Well, stay tasteful, everyone.
Stay tasteful.
And this is Nick signing off.
We'll see you next time.